Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at Kaz the Water Samurai. Kaz is actually the first unit I ever 6-starred in Summoner's War. I got him as a really early 4-star and I thought these samurais were so cool. Like, look at this design. You know, I was a beginner noob, I absolutely 6-starred him first, and it was probably not great, but I did. He was a lot of fun to play around with. As the years have gone on, I've been using him way less and less. I thought it was about time I gave him another shot, tried him out again, and that's what this video is going to be all about. I have come up with a team to use him with and changed up the runes and all that, improved them. So the first skill is a defense break. For 2 turns, it has a 50% chance to defense break, which I want to say goes up to 75. The samurais have received a lot of reworks. The best part was when they got their skill 4. That was fun. One of the other changes they've made is that when your attacks land as a crit, first skill has a 20% chance normally to activate the 4th skill, and that goes up to a 30% chance if the skill crits. With the second skill, it is a single target attack that increases your attack speed 2 turns, and then it has a 30% chance to activate, but that goes up to 20% if you land a crit, so a 50% chance. And we have the third skill, which attacks twice. It has a 50% chance to reduce the attack bar by 50%, which does not go up at all with skill ups. And then has a 70% chance to activate the 4th skill, but that also goes up by 30% if you crit. So this skill attacks all enemies. It's an AoE skill. It deals damage that ignores all beneficial effects that reduce damage. So that means defense buff, invincibility buff. I don't know how it works with anti-crit. We might have to test that out and see. Another change they made, it also now grants a shield and gives immunity for 1 turn. At first it was always giving the shield, and then they added the immunity at some point. Cool concepts. I think the samurais definitely need work. I feel like the 4th skill, once they trigger it, it should activate immediately. It shouldn't count as like an extra turn or anything. Like, I know some people want like extra turns. I think that it should be just, you activate the Sword of the Supreme Skywolf. When those abilities activate it, it does its AoE damage, and then you keep your shields and your will. And so you don't have to waste turns activating this over and over. I think that would be really great for the samurais, like all of them. It would be so awesome. So that's what I'm really hoping Comtos will do in the future. But that's what I'd like to see for the samurais. Just imagine you use your 3rd skill, you activate a 100% chance, and then it does its AoE, and then gives him the shield and will, and then he waits. It'd be great. Like, I've seen people try violent builds, but then you violent out of your shield and will. I have him on Swift Will. I'm not using him with any boosters. I do want to keep him on Will for my team. So we have this rune right here. This one is a juicy legendary rune. We have this rune right here. We have legendary rune here. We have this one, which is a legendary, of course. This one is a legendary, but it rolled 2 times. No, it rolled 2 times low into crit rate. 12% would have been a max for 1 roll, so it's 2 into 13, which is kind of lame, but it gives me some crit rate and a little more tanky stats, a little accuracy. And then we have this one it's just a whatever crit damage rune. And this one's nice. This one's for speed too. So, and then we have the artifacts here. I have some skill 3 crit damage and skill 2 crit damage. Skill 4 crit damage is actually viable on the samurais. I don't particularly have a good skill 4 crit damage artifact lying around, so we're not going to worry about it too much. And then this one it's just a artifact to try to max. I want him to be a little bit tanky when he has a shield up. Defense does matter when he has the shield. It just adds more effective HP. So, and I have some additional damage based off of speed, because my guy does a lot of speed, has speed. Now the 3rd skill, I didn't mention. 3rd skill is the only thing that scales with speed. So I guess if we're trying to be like efficient for damage and stuff, maybe this would be an attack percent. Slot 2, his skill 3 does a good amount of damage though. I thought it would actually be fun to just show a quick damage chest and see how this guy goes. I'm actually going to buff my galleon to make sure my Kaz is faster than this galleon. That's why I have Konamiya here. So I just want to see what a good damage test is. I don't remember if I have fight runes. Do I have fight runes going on right now? We have the leader skill from Wayne. Do we have any fight runes? No, so we don't have any fight runes. This is just the Kaz damage with the Wayne leader skill. Fully speed buffed, fully attack buffed. I want to see how much this hits for. All right, let's go for this guy. Oh, wow. we hit for the nice number. But no, we hit for 69 twice, which, what? It's a little under 140,000 damage. Now, it is on the Famian units, but it's still, I think that's still pretty cool. Let's see if we can hit for the skill 4. Skill 4 does damage. 54k, not bad. Do we have our cooldowns yet? Can I show the second skill? Oh, I should have done the... Well, let's just see. Without attack buff, I think that was like 34. Why did I do that? More damage. Okay, it does a little less to the Inagamis. There we go. That is my sloppy test. I didn't really think that part through. So I don't know why I'm still doing this. I should probably cut to the siege, but here we are. Bam. All right, we saw the third skill. We saw the main damage. That's all that matters. So this is the team I actually wanted to mess around with for Kaz. So we have Mi Yang for the speed lead. All of these units are going to be on crit damage, by the way. It's going to be nice, but I have crit damage Mi Yang, crit damage QB. I'm not trying to pronounce that full name, but these are the runes here. We have we got this one and this one. Attack percent, slot 2. It is a squishy team, but we do have the heals for Mi Yang. I guess the artifacts as well don't matter too much for this, but and then we have QB, which I want to try him out on damage as well. I need a grind for that. Attack percent, we could get him to a whole 1,000. Oh, we already have him on 1,000. What am I saying? Now I'm sad this rune rolled twice into flat attack, but so we have damage, QB, and now keep in mind that he also buffs crit rate, so I deliberately have everyone at lower crit rate. I think it's like 30% or 33% for crit buff. I think 30%'s the number to aim for, but that's about how much crit buff does, I believe. That's also why my Kaz is not bullied max crit rate. Been trying to use him with this team. So I've been playing around with this team. We're going to see how it goes. I'll be testing it with a bunch of the 4-star defenses we see typically. There's no booster for this team, so we're going to see if I get outsped. I don't get outsped. I know this Kung Fu Girl is fast. It's like plus 173, but I have speed lead, which is why we go first. So I think I'm going to use invincibility on QB. We're going to try to take out the Kung Fu Girl. Okay, so without defense break, we did 12k, ouch. Oh, she stripped my invincibility. You know what? I might be a little dead. We have crit buff. It's beneficial effects. Does this negate Triana passive? No, I don't think so. I'm actually going to go for the speed buff. And then QB also does damage. Not really. He's missing all of his stuff. We are on violent, but we didn't proc. All right, the team is squishy. But we do have the shield. The shield and will is actually kind of nice. All right, let's see. I think we get past this crit buff, don't we? No, we don't. Oh, wow. We really don't. The anti-crit, so I don't think anti-crit works, or maybe my with only 84% crit rate. All right, thanks, like Kung Fu Girl. All right, that was a bad idea. That's not what we're hitting. All right, we're gonna try against one of these. I did not work out against the like Kung Fu Girl, so maybe that's too dangerous for us to try on. Let's go for the vigor first. Okay, that was more good for us. Can we actually kill? Oh, we did. Crit damage Miang. Not bad. Now, QB damage isn't so great, I don't think. If you've ever seen Math Plus Gaming, I think that's his channel name. I used to watch like his Necropolis videos and all that back in the day. He'd do RTA with the Horuses, and it was so impressive. Does this kill? Please tell me it kills the Harmonia. It doesn't. Oh, but thankfully he didn't proc. If he procced, I actually would have been dead there. Can we glance? Here's the thing. Like, I'd like to use skill 4 there, but I need to use skill 2 for speed buff, etc. Okay. Wow, I didn't crit at all. Am I actually... Come on. There we go. All right, that team, take it down. That was kind of risky, though. All right, I want to see how he does against Carcano chilling Triana. Because we don't really have a way to get past Carcano passive. And Carcano can go through this invincibility. But, depending on our damage, we might just be able to... okay, 20k. So we did not pop the Carcano outright. If we had a speed buff, we actually could have. Oh, there's some damage. Now we're finally doing some some damage from QB. Let's go ahead and heal. We are very squishy in this team. We do not survive the long fights, that's for sure. Oh, how did I miss? How did I miss crit? I guess I'm only at 85%, which is bad. Which is very bad. Can I even kill Triana? Okay, there we go. There we go. That took a little time, but we actually did do it. Let's see how we do into this team. We might just get CC'd. We probably will get CC'd, actually. Unless we are quick. Who do I want to go for? I'm actually going to go for you. I don't want you to control me. Okay, we actually one-shot. We actually one-shot. And so in this case, I want to try to extend the buffs. Wow, we actually did some damage. Did some damage, and they died. Can we kill this Kung Fu Girl? Oh, just enough. Just not enough. All right, Carcano Iris Triana. This is probably going to be harder than chilling, I think. Let's try to take out the Carcano. Oh, we actually do kill the Carcano. We did enough damage. Carcano's kind of... Is Carcano squishy, or do we just do, like, big damage? Oh, wait, they might not be... Are they not runes? I have to check. Let me check. They are ruined. Triana's just ruined a little differently. Surprise. Okay. Now let's try this. Who survives longer? I wonder. Let's just try to take out the Harmonia. Let's see if we can. I don't actually... We probably can't, can we? Okay. Okay, Molly. Oh, why does the Vagabond hurt? They're back to full. Alright, is this possible? Is it possible? I don't think it's possible. I really don't think it's possible. What a shame. Now, if only the skill 3 just activated, it would be so much better. Oh, God. It's on Vampire. Why is it on Vampire when... Alright. Yeah, that's a bad idea. That's not happening. That's not happening. Alright, let's see if we can survive Twins Triana. Do they outspeed me? Oh, no, they do. But they derp. Okay, so this... I don't recommend. I absolutely do not recommend hitting the Twins comp. We don't have any boosters, so there's big risk of them doing exactly that. Can we strip? Any shot we strip? Oh, but you know what? Before I forget, we'll get to see the potential of Supreme Skywolf. It ignores invincibility. Kind of huge. Oh, that's pain. No. Darn it. Come on. First skill and hope for the shield again. We're gonna... Oh, we got the crit so we can get the shield again. Do we actually survive? I'm gonna do this. I have the shield, so I don't think I need the invincibility. We'll use the second skill to hope to get it back. Nope. Can we crit? Oh, huge. Somehow we survived that. That was too risky. Don't ever do that. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm starting to think like this just might be the better team to counter the Harmonia, Vigor, Dark Vagabond. Other than that, I'm having a harder time really seeing what the best use is going to be for this guy. I know I used to use him in... oh, gosh. My team is so squishy, man. Team too squishy. Vagabond's gonna mess me up. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Alright, skill 1. Nope, didn't activate it with skill 1. Reduce the attack bar, but we actually increased it instead. Oh, we almost. We'll go ahead and buff invincibility, because I know he's gonna... Yeah. Oh, we don't crit. Man, this anti-crit passive is a pain. Just don't... Oh. Just don't do that. That's all I needed you to not do. Alright, QB, it's up to you. Give me a big crit. Huge crit. We're screwed. Yeah, no. Maybe it'll work against this. I don't know. How do you guys think I should be using Kaz? What are your ideas? We'll try to kill Carcano now, actually. Yeah, we can just do that. I kind of wonder, like, I don't know if he does enough damage to super snipe units. So how should we really be using him? I know I don't have defense break. Well, it worked against this one. I do wish Come To Us will go through the samurais and buff them up again. I think literally all they need is just sort of the Supreme Skywolf should activate when you trigger your past. Like, when it triggers on the skill, it should absolutely activate. And that's really all they need, I think, to be way more useful. It just helps their turns so much better because you can't use your other skills if you're using skill 4. I'm seeing a large pattern of Carcano Vigor something is how it works. I know it'd be way better. I think maybe we just have to get a defense breaker if we want to make good use of them. But I like being able to prolong the effects. That was kind of the goal with Mi Yang. And since I have a crit rate buff, I'm like, might as well. Might as well use my crit rate Mi Yang for this. Or crit damage, not crit rate. Ah, we missed the final one. Look how much... That did like no damage. So it really is all just Carcano Vigor +1. What happens now? Could we... What if I just do this? There we go. Oh. Well, that is a little bit bad. The Despair Stun was not good for me. Oh, we crit against the Carcano. Lucky us. I don't think the skill 4 doesn't go through glancing, so that was lucky. Well, alright guys, that's going to be the video for today. I mean, let me know what you think about Kaz. How have you guys been using him? Because I love the unit, like, aesthetically. Design's really cool. The potential's definitely there with the Samurais. I think they all just need some tweaks here and there to really be great. I mean, his attack bar decrease is only a 50% chance to activate, so, like, it never really happens. It's a 50% chance to activate to decrease the attack bar by 50%. So yeah, so I mean, let me know how you guys like to use the Samurais. Are there any of the Samurais that you guys still use? I know the dark one and the light one are good for the arena cleaves, but you know, the damage isn't fully there for them, so I don't know if people are still really using them these days. We got some real tanky arena defenses lately. That is the video for today. They just look so cool. Like, look at these. Man. So, all right. If you guys enjoyed, do let me know in the comments down below. If there's any units you got questions on, things like that. I hope I didn't already start with that again, but I'm saying it twice. So, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you all in the next video. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.